Hello, hello. I am Coach Corey Sartori. I help female entrepreneurs achieve big goals, grow their business, and build their confidence through mindset, marketing, and manifestation so they can create more joy in their lives and make more money. I love coaching. I have been coaching since 2016, and I love helping women step into their power. And so today I'm really excited to talk to you today about how to let go of fear. There's so many women that I work with. Pretty much every woman that I work with has some sort of fear that is holding her back. Whether that is fear in her personal life, in her relationships, or fear in growing her business. And so fear is something that can really stop us. It can hold us back for days, for weeks, for months in doing something that we are truly passionate about or excited about. And so today I'm really excited to chat with you about fear and support you in letting it go if it's been holding you back. And so I'm going to offer you some actions today that will help you overcome the fear that you're having in your life, whether that's your personal life, professional life, or whatever. But I want you to implement these actions immediately wherever you are feeling fear in your life, because it happens to all of us. Like I said, every single woman I've worked with has fear in some part of her life, whether that is in her professional life or her personal life. And so fear shows up a lot. I've been an entrepreneur for 7 years, and it still shows up for me at times. And I'm so grateful that I have the tools and resources to work through it and to overcome it. And so I'm going to share some of those with you today to really help you overcome the fear that is holding you back. And, fear can really stop you. I've seen it stop a lot of women from growing their business. You hear, there's so many female entrepreneurs that fail within the first year or the first 5 years, and it's not because of lack of resources or money. A lot of times it's because of the fear that they have, the fear of failure, the fear of what other people think, the fear of failing, right? There's so many fears that will stop them. And so I'm really excited to share with you some actions today to help you move through these fears if you're having them, whether it be in your personal life or professional life. Because, in your personal life, when we feel fear, maybe it's you're too scared to ask that special someone out on a date, or maybe you feel the fear of having a vulnerable conversation with your partner, and so you just don't do it. And then that will hold you back from experiencing more joy in your life. Within our business, we let that fear of what other people think stop us, or that fear of failure. And, I always tell people failure is feedback. If you fail, that's great, because then you learn and grow and you get to move forward. And also, that fear of what other people think, like, people are going to judge you no matter what. People are going to judge you if you're doing everything, crushing it at life, and they're going to judge you if you are doing nothing. And so fear comes up a lot. And that's why I want to offer you actions to work through it. This is something I do with all my clients. It's something that I share about in my book that I launched yesterday, Thrive and Flourish. And it is so, so important to work through these fears so you can create more success and joy in not just your professional life, but in your personal life and more. And so let's dive into some actions that will help you overcome the fear. It's a lot of mindset stuff and, implementing new strategies. So let's dive in. So the first thing that I want to share with you today to overcome the fear that is holding you back is identify the specific fears. So get really specific. Taking time to journal about this can be really valuable for you. What are those specific things that you are fearing? Think about in your personal life, think about in your professional life. What makes you uncomfortable? What maybe gives you those butterflies? Are you afraid of failure or rejection within your business? Are you afraid of losing money or not making enough money? And I just had a coaching call with a client this morning, and this is one of the things that she was sharing with me. She's just starting her business, and there were a lot of things that she's afraid of. What if I don't make enough money? What if I can't get clients? What if I'm not a success? And that's okay to have that fear, but I challenge you to not let it stop you. Get clarity on what it is so then you can choose to move past it. Know what the fear is so you can then start working to overcome it. So the next thing is challenge your limiting beliefs. So limiting beliefs is something I discuss with almost every single client I've ever worked with. It's something, again, I talked about in my book that I just wrote, Thrive and Flourish, but limiting beliefs will stop you. And so you have to challenge your limiting beliefs. A lot of times our limiting beliefs are just stories. They're stories that we've told ourselves for weeks, for months, for years, and we let it be our truth when it's not. And limiting beliefs can come from when we're a child. They mostly come from when we're kids. Somebody will tell you, you're not smart enough, you're not good enough, that's not meant for you, you'll never succeed in that. And then we let that hold us back, not just in our childhood, but as we grow into adults, and then we spend our whole adulthood trying to overcome these limiting beliefs and let go of those things, healing from our childhood. And so you have to challenge your limiting beliefs, because a lot of your limiting beliefs, they're not truth, they're not a fact, they're just a story that you've created over time, and it's stopping you. And so when you hear that negative thought, when you hear that limiting belief, challenge it. Taking time to journal about it, like, is it true, is really valuable. Taking time to stop it and then use a positive affirmation is really valuable. So challenge your limiting beliefs, because very, very often it is just a story you've created. It's not actually truth. There's no facts within it. Okay, so the third thing is develop resilience and a growth mindset. So resilience is so important, especially in business, because you are going to fail again and again. And resilience is huge in your personal life. There's a book called Resilience that I've read, and I absolutely love this book. The guy's name is Eric Greitens, and this book is so powerful, and he talks a lot about resilience, and it's so interesting to see how resilient we are as kids. And as we get older, we're less resilient. And so really developing that resilience and that growth mindset can really help you to let go of the fear that's holding you back in your personal life or your professional life. Really embracing a growth mindset is powerful. If you have a fixed mindset, you are going to stay stuck for most of your life. And so knowing that you can learn and grow and you can step into your power is really, really powerful. So choose to learn how to become resilient. Choose to have a growth mindset, to be open to possibility and so much more. And that will help you to also let go of those fears that are holding you back. So the next thing is take action. You have to get into action. That is like the number one thing if you want to overcome fear, is just do it. One of the things when I'm working with clients and we're building confidence is like tell them to do one thing a day that scares them. And when you start doing these things that scare you, when you start getting into action and doing, growing your business, building your business, having those hard conversations with your partner or whatever, the more you do it, the easier it gets, and that fear becomes less and less and less and less. And so take action. Action is the antidote to fear. And so get into action and choose to let go of that fear by just doing what you say you want to do. And then the fifth thing that I want to share with you is visualize success. So visualization is huge. When I am spending time visualizing and manifesting and believing and having the faith that everything I want is on its way, I am more calm, I'm more kind, and I have more success in my business and in my personal life. When I'm not visualizing, when life gets in the way, when things get busy, I feel more fear because I'm not actively seeing it in my mind's eye, that success. And so when I stop visualizing, when life happens, it holds me back. Visualization is such a powerful tool to help you create the life that you want, the business that you want, and so much more. And so start to visualize what it would be like, what your life would be like without the fear, what your business would be like without the fear, and just step into that. So those are the things I want to offer you today. I'll quickly review them again. The first thing to help you overcome your fear, to let it go, is identify your specific fears. So take time to journal about it and choose to let it go. And then the next thing is challenge your limiting beliefs. And so taking time again to journal about what are those limiting beliefs that you have about yourself, about your business. And then is it true? No, it's probably not. It's probably a story that you started creating and you've told yourself that same story over and over and over. The next thing is develop resilience and a growth mindset. This is so powerful. And then the fourth one was take action. And the fifth one is visualize success. And so I challenge you, if you're feeling fear in any area of your life, whether that's your business life, your personal life, your relationships, take on these actions. Practice these actions for at least 6 months and see where you are 6 months from today. It'll help you grow. It'll help you become the person you're meant to be. It'll help you have a more successful business. And so I hope you found value in these. You know, if you want more information on how to grow in your personal life and in your business, I just wrote a book. It's called Thrive and Flourish, Self-Development Strategies for High Achieving Women in Business and Life. It is so good. I've got so much great feedback on it. You can get it on Amazon, and I'll drop the link in the comments if you want to grab a copy of that. But it is so powerful. It talks about fear, it talks about worry, visualization, so many great things that will help you grow. And then also, I'm so excited to share, I have 2 spots open this month for my one-on-one coaching program. So if you are ready to step into your power, if you want to grow your business, if you want to build your confidence, if you want to work on yourself and create more abundance and joy and money in your life, then I want you to reach out to me today. Send me a DM with the word transform to find out how I can help you get from where you are to where you want to be. I've worked with women from all walks of life, and I love supporting them in growth and transformation. So again, send me a DM with the word transform, and I look forward to hearing from you. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was beneficial. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you, and I look forward to connecting soon.